Welcome to Shifted Sound.
Hey, what's up, guys? Been a while since I posted a video. I started a new job, so it's been taking up a lot of my time, but trying to get back into it. So I got my B license finally. I'm really excited about it. Really wanted to race GT3s. It's my favorite class to race, and thought I'd get to it a lot sooner, and I did not. Boy, did it take a lot of work to get there, but I'm here. I've done like 3 days worth of driving, but this for y'all is my first GT3 win. I did it in a Ford Mustang at Road America. It's a pretty good race, so I'm gonna play the race and let y'all enjoy it. I'm gonna I'll do a little commentating while we watch it, and y'all enjoy the show, guys. All right, guys, here we are. I'm about to start this thing. I qualified P7.
Have a good race, everyone.
So this should be pretty entertaining. We'll see how it goes.
Remember, use your brakes, turn on. Thanks a lot.
So honestly didn't get a great jump. You can see Clarion got in front of me. So I moved over quickly to cut off that Porsche.
What?
Nice little run out of turn one. Here we come into turn two. This is one of my better corners. And as you can see, 7 here got a horrible run out of there. And this is probably my most confident passing zone. It's going down the hill here in turn 3.
I'm not punching it.
Or turn 4. Keep it tight. Boom. Got him. Now this is where it gets a little interesting, guys. So this is up ahead of me.
It's all good, man. I'm not punching it. Just go.
Alright. Corvette got a good run. McLaren went wide. Porsche got a great run. Both of them trying to go inside 3 wide, and this section is not working, and they took all 3 of themselves out. And I end up P3. Can't beat that.
What was that?
And I have to be honest with you, at this point, I'm happy. P3. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th GT3 race. I'll take it.
Not every Porsche, but it is usually a Porsche.
Yeah, the guys are pretty upset. Josh was definitely upset, which I don't blame him. I've been taken out like that a lot as well, so I totally get it. But anyways, back to what we're doing. So to start off with, I'm not gonna lie, I really thought like, man, this guy, this McLaren is slow. So I thought about sending it up the inside here, and I was like, yeah, not really a great corner. Probably take him out if I tried to throw it in there. So I backed out. A little hot here. Tires still not quite up to temp yet.
Did all that work.
And with that 1X, you know, I really struggled in my first season in C class, and it took me all of season 12 to get to B class because I was too aggressive, and I was, you know, I'd have good races, but I'd be 8, 9, 10X, so I lose safety rating constantly. So this season, I'm like, I'm going to be a safer driver and just give a lot more and take a whole lot less. But I'm riding behind this guy, and I feel like I'm faster, and I'm like, man, this guy's just, you know, but he does start to pick it up about halfway through this lap. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's not as slow as I thought he was. And his entrance into the corners is fantastic. My exit out of the corners is much better than his. So he's probably going in a little too hot. I've been working on that. I've been braking too late in a lot of corners, so I'm working on braking a little bit earlier so I get better exit speed. Don't get as good at entry, but I'm working, you know, fine line. Y'all know how it is. Try to perfect entrance speed and exit speed. So, but I feel like it's more important to get a better exit speed than it is entrance. As you can see right here, you know, I catch up with him on the straights every single time. But I'm happy. Got a good race going. I'm just going to ride behind him and see what happens. Maybe if I keep enough pressure on him, I can pressure him into making a mistake, and I'll get the spot easily. What I didn't realize at this moment, because I'm so focused on these guys in front of me, is that Mustang behind me. I had no clue that guy was there. I was so focused ahead of me. And then here we go. I'm like, okay, let these two fight. And then maybe they'll do something to give me an opportunity. I go way too hot there. And that guy in that Mustang behind me got a heck of a run. And I didn't really realize it to this moment. I was like, holy cow, where did this guy come from? So I thought he was faster than he was because I didn't recognize that he was back there beforehand. So he got me. I left it open. I let him have it. Like, he must be fast. I did try to do a switchback on him. And got here, and he, great job by him. I mean, he kept on the outside. We kept it clean, and he got back around me. So good driving by him. Alright, so just got past. Still okay. Just going to try to settle back in, and I'm just thinking, well, that guy's fast. Let me just try to stay close, and maybe he'll open up opportunity for both of us. These Mustangs are so fast on these straights. Now, the one thing about the Mustang guy, Hugo, Hugo is a little aggressive. And that's what causes it. Now, the McLaren had a horrible exit out of the corner, which is why I got such a good run on, because I hit the corner nice. So here I am. I get a 2-for-1. Mustang went in too hot behind him, or not too hot, but the Mustang went in right, but because he was so slow, he went to the grass to avoid from hitting him. McLaren was so slow out of the corner, I get out of there in a nice little pass. So I'm like, all right, here we go, P2, let's go. And my exit speed is so good in this Mustang on this track. Pretty much the entire race, you'll see that I make a little baby gap, sometimes bigger, sometimes smaller, but a little baby gap on every exit of every corner on that McLaren, because I'm just that much better out of the corner than he is. So I get up on this guy pretty quick, and I saw that mistake there, and he makes another mistake here in a sec. I'm like, okay, this guy's either really nervous or he's driving at 100%. And when you drive at 100%, you normally make a few mistakes. So I'm immediately thinking I'm not going to try to pass this guy, do anything crazy. I'm just going to hit my marks and try to stay close and pressure him into a mistake. And oh, by the way, guys, I was streaming this race when it happened. And when I was in P3, someone came on there and said P1 Galaxy. So, of course, I'm all amped up to try to go win this thing. But I really didn't think I'd be able to. So, pretty pumped up during this entire race. And if you don't know what a Galaxy is, it's a gift that's worth a decent amount of money. So it's really cool when you get one, especially when you're streaming. So McLaren guy staying there. Corvette guy's fast, but Matthew's fast as well. So we got Matthew, Randy, and me. This is where we're at right now. And then you got Hugo and the Mustang behind them too. Sitting here hitting my marks, guys. Got a good race going. Still like a 4 or 5 man fight right now. And you got 3 Mustangs in the front. And I'm going to tell you why you got 3 Mustangs in the front. So when they did the update, they updated the GT3 cars. I didn't know this until I watched another streamer talk about it. But so the way the traction control works in the cars is some of them 0, 0, right? Well, like the Mustang, a 1 is actually 0. So when you go to 3, it's really like you're going to 2 in like the Ferrari or the McLaren. Well, when they did the reset for the fixed classes in the GT3, and there's his mistake, guys. That's all I needed right there. Let's go back. And that's what I was doing, and got a little squirrely, went in hot, and I almost followed them, but I just stayed out of it. And that was my opportunity. And boy, did I run with it. So he falls all the way back to 5th from that mistake. We all passed him because of that. But anyways, back to my point. So basically, they set the traction control in fixed classes to 3. And what it seems like happened is because the Mustang technically 3 is a 2 versus like the McLaren, a 3 is a 3. So you got less traction control on the Mustang than you do the rest of them. And you know, the more traction control you have, the slower you are down the straights. So I think this season, unless they make an update and make an adjustment for it, the Mustang is going to probably be the fastest car out of the GT3s for this season, just based off that traction control. It's not saying you're not going to be able to use these cars everywhere, but especially tracks with big, long straights, the Mustang's going to be king of the castle for this season. How about that paint livery, guys? Y'all like that? So my buddy Chase made these for me. I'm going to give y'all his name right quick right there. That is Chase. You send him a message, join his Discord, send him a message, and he can make you a paint scheme for your car. All right, so I started noticing this after about lap 7, 8. So this guy Randy in the McLaren is fast, right? Does really good. He's particularly fast into every corner. And then I was gapping him out of the exit. So typical, like I was talking about earlier, you know, entry speed, exit speed. His entry speed was better than mine, but my exit speed is better than his. Well, you learn about racing, exit speed is way more important than entry speed, because when you're getting out of the corner and you're going down a long straightaway, if you're getting out faster than the guy behind you, you're going to gap him. And I'm going to show you right here coming up on a carousel, which was my best corner compared to him, was the carousel. Every time I pulled a gap on him coming out of the carousel. And you're going to see why. So he comes in here, and he basically goes hardcore on the brakes a little bit, where I try to roll through it, and I don't use any brakes. And you can see right now I'm just pulling away from him. This was one of the better times through the carousel for him, but even his best carousel, I was still pulling a gap every time we came out of that, because my exit speed was better than his. Ooh, little lock up there, unfortunately for Mr. Randy. And he's got a Mustang hot on his tail too. So me and Randy pretty much go through this for the entirety of the entire race. So we're going to go to the last lap here. Nothing really changed, so I don't want to bore y'all. Still got the same 4 drivers, and you can see the vet couldn't quite keep the pace with us because he was falling back, but us 4 stayed right here. And guys, I just had a good race. I just stayed consistent. I hit my marks. I didn't overshoot corners. I had my good exit speed. Just drove a really, really good race. But the tensions were high because, like I said, I was streaming this when I was doing it. So, I mean, I was nervous and sweating, and everybody in the lobby was cheering for me. It was a real good time and a great race, and that's mainly why I wanted to share this with y'all.
What are you
You see here, guys, I had a good gap coming out. This is the best distance I had out of the carousel from Randy the whole race, which was perfect because it was the last lap. He was fighting that Mustang, so he was totally focused on that Mustang. So, boy, was I happy at this moment, because I was, if he would have been close pushing me, who knows if my nerves would have got the best of me or not. Boom. Hitting the marks, guys, looking good. Got real slow on this last corner. I wanted to be so careful. There we go, guys.
Yeah, no problem. Trying to find victory in another
First win.
I got dropped down to a B. Week 13. Yeah,
Well, guys, that was my first GT3 win. Appreciate y'all watching. You stuck around this long. Hit that like button, share it, and please subscribe. I'd appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I've been a little late on making videos because of work, but I'm going to try to do a better job and put more out for y'all. But I really appreciate y'all watching. If you got any feedback, comments, please put them in there. Love to hear what you guys think. A lot of different people post race videos. This is just my experience and my fun. And right now, my iRating is like a 1500, and I'm a 2.8 SR B license in the sports car class. I just got my D license in dirt, and then I'm a D license in Formula. I got demoted on that one because my rating is so bad. So I'll get back on that. But I appreciate it, guys. Y'all keep it shifted, and I'll catch you next time.